Hey everyone and welcome to this week's weekly roundup. As you can see, we've changed things a little bit. Not only do we have a newish look, but we also have a new time slot. So from now on, the weekly roundup is going to be live at 8 AM every Saturday morning. This isn't the only thing that will be changing on our channel. Our guide videos will be going live on Tuesday at 4 PM and our fun little top 5 videos will also be going live on Thursdays at 4 PM. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get straight into the news. Challenge accepted. So Avril McKay and her daughter Alyssa have just signed up to swim the 1 mile at the Great North Swim in June 2018. Now to a swimmer, this doesn't seem too daunting. But the mother and daughter are swimming this rather cold mile for a very good reason. Avril's husband sadly suffered serious injuries when he came off his bike in the Lake District. He was put into an induced coma for almost 2 weeks. He then spent a further 6 weeks in a neurosurgeon ward and then spent a further 7 weeks at a neuro rehabilitation centre. So although this time Avril and her family were supported by an amazing charity called Headway, which provides support and information about brain injuries and recovery and the recovery process. So the money raised from this the mile swim will go to Headway, the Headway charity, and of course the air ambulance as well that obviously picked up her husband. So good luck Avril and Alyssa, and I hope you raise a ton of cash and smash the mile swim. NWS on the BBC. So BBC Sports will be covering the National Swimming Championships on December 13th to the 17th. They'll be streaming the event via the red button and of course online from 5 PM till 8 PM Wednesday through till Saturday, and on Sunday the stream will start at 4 PM and will end at 7 PM. This event will feature Jamie Gunn, Chris Walker-Hebben, Molly Reshaw and Hannah Miles, as well as plenty of other swimmers. So don't forget to mark a date in your calendar, and you can also access the event via the BBC Sport mobile app as well. FDNY rescue a naked man. So last Saturday, the New York Fire Department successfully rescued a naked man who was found swimming in the rather nippy waters of the Hudson River. At first, the man in his early 30s didn't want to be rescued, and at one point he purposely swam away from the fire department, which is very weird. Eventually they had to maneuver themselves in the water, so the man had no choice but to be rescued and to be picked up. So they dragged him aboard the rescue boat to assess him. Tom was really against the fire department, though, the New York Fire Department, because the Hudson River was a rather chilly 4 degrees. And due to the chap being, well, naked, he could have got seriously ill very, very quickly. So why was the guy naked swimming in the Hudson River? Well, we don't actually know. He refuses to comment about it. To be honest though, I wouldn't want to comment either if I was caught naked in a river. Have you guys watched our latest video, Strangest Pools Around the World? It dropped on our YouTube channel on Thursday, and in it I talk about the strangest pools around the world, the hints in the title. From the blood red pools in Thailand, living room swimming pools, to a pool with a breathtaking view in the Maldives. It's a must watch. Don't fear the swim reaper. Now when you think of Instagram, you think of people taking pictures of their food and classic tourist holiday snaps. But this new account has gained a massive following in a very short amount of time. Known as the Swim Reaper, he or she goes around New Zealand to warn people about the risks of drowning in the run-up to summer. Now just imagine the stereotypical bikini-clad images you normally get on Instagram, but replace the girl in bikini with someone dressed as the Grim Reaper. It's no surprise that he or she has got over 100,000 followers so far, and it's growing daily. What a great way to draw people's attention about water safety in such an unusual but very clever way. Water park for sale. Do you have a spare $2 million? If so, you could own your very own water park. The Sandy Beach Water Park in Lake Tobofsky, apologise if I didn't say that right, has only been open for 2 years, and in its first year it saw over 35,000 people visit the park, which is pretty impressive. Sadly though, the owner was hoping for around about, or needed 70,000 people to rock up in its opening year. It then sadly went into administration, and then the owner filed for bankruptcy. Also, the park cost $2.7 million, so you know, for $700,000, you're saving $700,000 by purchasing it today. Okay, on a serious note though, the park hasn't closed down and it's run by a finance company. If you live in Kent, you'll know kind of based on the Dreamland scenario, which is a theme park which sadly didn't take the money, and now it's been run by a financial company. So it's not actually all doom and gloom. The park's going to be open for the 2018 season, but if they don't fire a buyer when it closes, it will no doubt close down completely, which is a shame. And that's it for this week. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see you nice and early next Saturday for another roundup.